Now this would be a grid. This is the grid for the book that I'm working on at the moment, but we don't want to go too close on this because this gives stuff away.
All right, but
I've
without being able,
that.
no one can read that far away, but tell us what each column is in.
So, this is what I mean about pace. I have to know exactly, even though the reader might not know when everything happens. So you have the month that it's happening, so I'm getting the weather right and everything. The chapter title, some of them still to be decided. And, oh dear,
I don't think anybody can see.
This is one strand of the story, the kind of stuff that has to happen in each chapter. And on the back you have more lines for other subplots, so you know what's going on. But as you see what I mean, I have to fill in some of this as I go, because as I'm writing, it occurs to me how and when things will have to happen.
So this is 1 year? And
yeah, it's 1 year in Harry's life, yeah.
And to Jo's amazement, her next 3 books held all 3 top slots in the New York Times bestseller list. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's or Sorcerer's Stone sold 400 million copies worldwide and has been translated into 67 languages. In the first book, the main character Harry discovers that he's a wizard, and the book follows him through his first year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. In the second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, there are attacks going on at Hogwarts. Harry and his friends must learn to stop these before it gets too late. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry learns that a prisoner is after him. In the end of the story, there is a twist, and Harry goes back in time to try to save the lives that are important to him. In the fourth book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry learns that there are other wizarding schools throughout Europe, and all 3 schools come together and compete for the Triwizard Tournament. In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the longest book in the series, Harry finds out that Voldemort is back, but the wizarding government doesn't believe him. Harry secretly builds up an army of Hogwarts students so they will be ready when he attacks. In the 6th book, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry prepares for battle, and he goes back and looks at Voldemort's memories. He also learns that Voldemort has divided up his soul into 7 pieces and has placed them into different objects. Harry and his friends must go and search for these objects and try to destroy them. The 7th and final Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, set record selling times in 2007. Within the first 24 hours, 2.7 million copies are sold in the UK and 8.3 million copies in the United States. This story follows Harry while he is in search for the remaining pieces of Voldemort's soul, and the story ends with the final battle of Harry and Voldemort.
Ending this series for you, is it a relief, or is there a sense of mourning, or maybe a combination of the two?
Definitely both. A whole bundle of emotions wrapped up into one. Immediately after finishing writing, I was very hard to live. The first 2 days were terrible. Terrible.
In what way? Tell me what you did.
I was incredibly low. What is probably hard for people to imagine is how wrapped up the 17 years' work is with what was going on in my life at the time.
Jo has won over 32 awards and honors for her books. She's the 3-time winner of the Nestle Smarties Book Prize, the winner of the British Book Award Children's Book of the Year, and also she won the Scottish Arts Council Children's Book of the Year Award. Jo's success reached a new level when she decided to branch outside of her books. Warner Brothers agreed to do 8 movies from the Harry Potter series, including 2 movies for the last book. In 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone grossed $317 million in the USA alone. All of the first 5 Harry Potter movies had a budget of $655 million, but in the end, worldwide, they had a total gross of $4.5 billion. The new movie, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, is expected to make another $1 billion worldwide.
Years ago, I knew a boy who made all the wrong choices. He seemed a student like any other. His name, Tom Riddle. Today, the world knows him by another name. Voldemort.
Along with the movies, JK Rowling has also made a large profit off of other merchandise, such as clothing, candy, and collectibles. Also, Harry Potter fans are very excited about the new amusement park that's being built in Florida. It features a 7-story castle where guests can roam through Hogwarts and find different secret passageways. It also features different roller coasters and rides in different shops. Although Jo Rowling had a rough start, today she is one of the most well-known authors. She was able to get through her depression and living on welfare, and she was able to succeed at one of her passions.